The video you're just starting to watch is about 2 days after I just finished my Camino Frances and 2 days in Santiago de Compostela. By the way, the city you're actually looking at is finished there. Just thought I'd show you that instead of looking at me because it's much more interesting. And it's a little different if you've been following along with my Camino Frances journey, in that, you know, it's not a story of the day. I don't wake up, hike, here's what I saw, here's where I slept, and here's what I ate. Here's a little social activity that may have happened that day. It's a little different than that, in that it's kind of a hodgepodge of people finishing and like that, so that it's mainly for the other pilgrims that were with me, so they can see themselves finishing. There is also a portion in there that will show you exactly how to get your Compostela once you have completed it, the steps you have to take, and exactly where the pilgrim office is from the square. So today is well, no, today isn't day 33, because my Camino Frances was over yesterday at the 32 days. And what I'm doing now is I'm expecting Elle and a group of people that I know to come walking in any minute now. And right behind me, that tunnel that leads out to the main square in front of the church, and that's when you have completed your pilgrimage. So I'm hopefully to meet them and congratulate them this morning, and hopefully can get it on film. There's not much light out here yet, and yeah, so they'll have it to look at later. Song Hey coming in. I met her on day 2. Very nice to see you, dear. Very nice to see you. All right, here comes Elle and her crew coming in. Just about 8 o'clock in the morning. Just a few more steps. Just a few more steps.
I'm crying already.
Congratulations, guys. Fantastic accomplishment.
Yay! Good ride!
So this is the line to get your credential. It's pretty long. For future reference, we were all in line outside. That's the end of the line. So it's only been 10 minutes. If you get here at 8:15, you don't have to wait in line pretty much. You pretty much just walk up and get your number. So yeah, you're going to have to come back a little later in the day than the people that were waiting up earlier, but you know, maybe an hour. So actually, if I had it to do over again, I would have got here at 8:15, 8:30 and just walked right in and got my number. All right, that's me, 164 to table 8. All right, so this is my Compostela. It's in Latin. My name is also in Latin on it. This is my certificate of distance. I also have a new credential because I'm going on to the end of the world and mine was full. And they also sell a container here to bring it home in so you won't ruin your newfound paperwork. Hey, yay me. All right, Elle with her graduation day certificate. She's got her Compostela and her distance certificate, a container to bring it home in. Woohoo!
Like, my tickets. Oh,
yes, and Claudio also. Yeah, Claudio's a full graduate now.
Yes, full
and
graduate.
Claudio,
yes.
How many years was your Camino?
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years, because he did it in
years.
stages. So it took him 10 years, and he's completely done now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Claudio.
Yeah.
I've also hiked with these people all along the Camino since day 1 I've seen them. By the way, the square is packed with not only pilgrims, these are a lot of people who are just on tours here. So it's pretty packed. Like, I'm pretty sure these people here didn't actually do a Camino, but they're here on tour looking at the church here and touring the city. This is the Parador, which, if you're not familiar, it's a super fancy hotel. It's right here on the square.
Buen camino.
Buen Camino! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
These are the markers in the middle of the square when you've actually made it completely to the last step. This is the church from the side and towards the back. Fountain behind the church. And this video is from the back of the church where they're obviously doing some restoration work. And I think most people that are familiar with the Camino are familiar, but they're not swinging the Butafumero, I think it's called. They're not having mass in the main church, I don't believe, but they have alternative mass in another church. All right, this is Emily, Jack, and Karen coming in to the finish line in the middle of the square. They walked about 780 kilometers to be here at this moment. And the last marker is right in the middle. Alex, who's finished his Camino hiking with his family, right? With his mom and dad? Yeah, hiking with his mom and dad.
We say like 5 minutes.
So I waited outside of town for Darius. Other people are coming to greet you.
Oh, so good to see you.
It's pretty emotional when you see people at the end that you hiked with the entire way. And I was actually at a bar waiting for him because I heard he was about 8 kilometers outside of town from Karen there, actually.
Alle geschafft, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
All right, guys, so you've made it to Santiago. You're going to stay here a couple days, and you need a place to stay, right? Well, there's all kinds of accommodations available in town. Tons of albergues and tons of hotels. They're pretty expensive here, including the albergues, way more than what you're used to paying on the Camino. But this town does book up. You've heard me throughout the trail saying I didn't make many reservations. Roncesvalles, Zubiri, that was about it. And it worked for me. Some people did counter that, hey, you hike it between 6 and 7 in the morning, you're done by 1. And that is true. But I also countered that, hey, a lot of these rooms, in the they're empty all night. So it wouldn't matter what time I got there, I would have got a room. And that's true too. But that was my experience, may not be your experience. But this town is booked. And it's hard to find a place. So I highly recommend the place I'm at. If you're kind of sick of the albergue thing, you want a little single room, but it's only 16 bucks for this room. So let me show you my room and I'll show you around this place. I mean, this place is huge. Biggest building, it's like a New York City apartment building, it's so big. But it is about a 15-minute walk around town, outside of the main square in town. Here's the room. Now, if you've been staying in albergues, you know this is the lap of luxury. I'm the only person in here, obviously. I do only have a sink and a mirror and a window looking out on a courtyard. It comes with sheets and this little bed and this little desk. I'm here for 2 nights. I do not have a bathroom in here. I do share a bathroom down the hall, but it's got a lot of showers in it, and they were the nicest, biggest showers I've seen on the Camino so far, and plenty of restrooms. I'll show you around the place just a little bit. And once again, the single rooms are €16, but you do share a bath. I'm not going to go in there, there's lots of people in there, but it's as good or better than the albergue bathrooms you've been using all along the trail. This is one hallway on the 3rd floor. There's like 4 hallways like this on each floor. So the place is huge. They do also have albergue rooms, but this place is everything you need as a pilgrim. In the basement, they have a lounge area. They also have a store that sells booze and food, and washer, dryer, plenty of places to do your laundry. You can also hang your laundry, you'll see up here. Yeah, a lot of laundry hanging, because like I said, this is a huge place. Look out of one of the inside windows. It's also really old. Little public rest area here. They do have Wi-Fi, of course, throughout. You have vending machines for when the store down in the basement of the building is closed. This is what the reception area and entrance looks like. This is the view from the front porch of the place, looking at the city. The main church is up there just beyond those highest peaks you can see right there. Takes you about 15 minutes to walk over there. Incredible view. This is what the front of the place looks like. It is huge. I mean, really huge. It goes back as deep as it is wide at least. And here's their website, albergueseminariomenor.com. They were extremely helpful at the front desk. They will book you cabs to the airport. They also have buses that you have to walk to the stops, but they have buses and the bus schedules, everything here. Everything you need as a pilgrim coming or going to the airport, or they also arrange trips to Finisterre and Muschia by bus, and also have catamaran boat trips once you get out there if you're interested in booking all that. So it was all pretty reasonably priced. They were extremely helpful. So a bunch of my circle of friends that all came in. Sam just came in today, directly ahead there. Also John just came in today. I just met Mac over there by Sam. He's comes back to me. That's in the Washington, D.C. area. The guy with the blue coat on. A lot of these other people you've already met. Marie.
Hello. Hello.
So, Jack. We've all finished. We're all pretty happy about it. I think Marie, Jack, and Emily are all taking off for Porto to do the Portuguese route, right? Yeah. So you're leaving today or tomorrow?
No,
tomorrow. Okay. Good. So we're going to do another whole Camino. And I think Karen, Elle, Sam, and John, I think we're all taking off for Finisterre tomorrow morning to do a Camino Finisterre. So that's the current situation. All right, they've graduated now. Yeah, they have their diplomas. They officially have a Compostela now.
Welcome to the gang.
Part of the club.
Congratulations, guys. Video. So this is Nora Tattoo. They're pretty close to the church of the cathedral. Just about a 3 to 4 minute walk. All right, so this is my first tattoo, and Yvonne did it here at Nora's Tattoo in Santiago de Compostela. Thanks, Yvonne. Appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.
So this is the place. They have very good reviews. That's why I came here. All right, while the church is closed, the Butafamero is hanging right there. They're undergoing, if you're not already familiar, they're undergoing renovations on the inside of the church this year. So, Pilgrim's Mass is inside. So I'm waiting in line now to embrace the Apostle and touch the statue of St. James. You see all the renovation work that's happening here inside, so that's why there's no masses inside the church for the pilgrims, or the Camaro is not swinging this year. In the main square, all kinds of events going on out here, in addition to pilgrims arriving from the end of their pilgrimages. So what I'm going to show you now is exactly how to get your Compostela if you finished your pilgrimage, because it has changed a bit, the situation. It's actually quite easy once you get a grip on exactly what to do. So I'll show you how to do it from the dead center of the square facing the church. All right, so you have finished your pilgrimage hike and you're ready to leave the square, and you want to go get your Compostela now. You're facing the church, turn left. You'll be looking at the Parador. Walk directly towards the Parador's front doors. All right, as you're approaching the front door of the Parador, but not quite there yet, turn left and walk down this street. Down that hill right by the Parador, go down these steps and make your first right. All right, here we are finishing up the steps. Now we're gonna turn right and walk down this street. All right, so you've come off the steps, you've made the right turn and you're walking down the street. Approximately 200 meters down, you'll see this large building that's white with the orange roof ahead. That's our destination, that's the Pilgrim's office. All right, so approaching that building now, we're gonna go right in the main door there, straight through the building to the backyard. All right, walking through the building into the backyard, past the fountain and down the stairs. All right, down to the bottom of the stairs and then you make a left. After you get your number, you can wait out in this park if you like, or depending on how long a wait it's going to be, you can leave the area and come back. We enter the building and there'll be a lady here handing out numbers. This lady you just walk up to, she'll give you a number. And right now they tell you that if you're on number 455, you should be upstairs waiting. If you have a later number, you can come back later. So they usually process about 100 an hour. So let's say I were to get number 700 right now, I would come back in about 2 hours. Okay, so you think it's about time for your number to come up. You're gonna re-enter the building. This time you're not gonna walk straight through. You're gonna walk to the middle and make a right. All right, you come up to the sign and you wait for them to call your numbers. You wait right here until they do call your number. Right now they're working on number 433. So if your number's pretty close to that, you wait in the hallway here. If you're more than 50 behind that, you should probably leave and come back in a little while. Once they call your number, you'll be assigned a table up there next to your number. You go in there, they'll process your Compostela. It takes about 5 minutes. Then you go over to the cashier here. The Compostela is free. If you want to get a certificate of distance, that's €3. And if you want to get a container to bring it home in so you can roll it up without ruining your paperwork, I think that's another €2 or €3. It's as simple as that. There's not a whole lot of waiting in line anymore. So it's kind of nice in that respect.
Are you rolling? I'm here with Andy from Scotland, who I haven't seen since about 6 or 7, something. It's been a long time, but he's here. He's finished. You get your Compostela yet, or are you waiting in line?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Awesome. So, congratulations, Andy. It's really great to see you finish, buddy.
You too.
You got a lot more hair on your face than you had last time I saw you.
I need a bit of a trim. But yeah, my mom and dad have been watching along at home, so they want to say thank you to you.
Well, you'll be on the episode after, like, day 32 is my last day, so I'll have an episode that'll cover 2 days of, like, Santiago days, I'm going to call it, for the people, everybody else finishing. And you'll be in that episode. This will be in that episode. So.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Anything else you want to say about your Camino?
No, it's just excellent. I'm looking forward to the next couple of days.
Great, buddy. Nice to see you here.
Okay, cheers.
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 Congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
Also just finishing today is Ricardo and Augusto. Hey, Ricardo and Augusto just finishing today. Buen Camino and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm in this square, not far from the church, maybe a few blocks. These are just locals, though. These are not pilgrims. Almost all these people are local. I'm here by myself having late afternoon lunch. So I'm having the menu of the day, menu del dia. It's €10. It starts with this. Yeah, that's all red wine in the pitcher too, and it's just for me. And I'll let you know how the rest of it goes. Now we're up to paella, which looks delicious. That's like a national dish of Spain, which usually includes rice and seafood. There's actually there's actually even octopus in there, mussels, clams, the bread. By the way, this is, like I said, this is locals. They're out here partying, having a great time. It's a Saturday. All the kids are out here. The kids are actually dancing out here. It's like the 4 bars here that share this area. So I'm here by myself, but I'm having an awesome time. People, by the way, the locals just come up and talk to me, want to know where I'm from and everything. It's really nice. All right, so I got that paella down, and as you can see, I've been plowing to that wine. And here's my secondaria. This is calamari with French fries, and I also have a dessert coming after this. Something I noticed since I've been here is it's kind of loud in this square. A lot of families partying. They got the DJ playing over there, but what's really cool is these people that keep coming to their windows that live above the square over here. They're not closing their windows, they're opening them. If you don't believe me, just rewind the video and look when I first got here and was ordering dinner. Yeah, so they keep coming to their windows, open their windows, and it's cold, it's chilly. Everybody's wearing jackets, so yeah, they're letting the party in. These guys are warming up. They're getting ready to start their league game right here in the square. Next league games, multiple, just 5 or 6 courts here. They play half court right here in front of the church in the major square. What a cool place to have basketball league, huh? I wasn't still in Santiago when Gordon finished, but I did get this picture. Congratulations, Gordon.